Thank you. Owira George is my name, Secretary Rarieda Sub-County. Odur Eric Odhiambo, Secretary Ugenya.
Owino Edwin, Secretary Siaya.
Daniel Agai, Committee Member County.
I'm James Ajuang, Secretary Bondo.
I'm Ojwang Odero, Secretary Usigu and a member of the county executive.
Eric Diana, Secretary Gemwagai.
Beatrice Orwa, a committee member, Siaya County. Charlotte Odhiambo, committee member, Siaya County.
Jeshi Otieno, Chair, Siaya Sub-County.
Juliana Henda, Treasurer, Siaya Sub-County.
Peter Gutu, Chairman Ugenya and Treasurer Siaya County.
The two are part of our host executive. The others can come as of Wanda. Great. That's great.
Titus Obwanda, Chair, Gemwagai Sub-County.
Thank you. If you know you help us run. We are the host sub-county. Members of our host sub-county, please come forward. Zonal reps, where are you? Come here so that you also introduce yourself. Hi. I'm John Obiero, Zone A representative.
I'm John Okech, Zone B developer.
Misael Oriej, Vice Secretary Gemiala. Ojwala Peter, Secretary Gemiala.
I'm Patrick Mavali. I'm the Chairman, Gemiala Sub-County and Vice Chair County. We feel privileged to have you, to host you, feel at home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Last but not least, my name is Ngala Mbuor. I'm hugely privileged to be the chair, Siaya County Games and Sports. Patron, if I hadn't done that, I would have run the risk of this team saying Ngala one term. Yet I don't want to be one term. So I had to let them introduce themselves so that they can be known to everybody. I am privileged yet again to welcome everybody and to echo the words of our Kssa chair, congratulate everybody from Usigu to Ugenya that has made it to this particular level. Certainly, you beat several teams along the way. It's not a mean achievement. We run games and sports in Siaya County alongside other stakeholders, and so I'd like to make mention that even for this function to be a success, those stakeholders have played a role or so. I would want to give them part of my time, maybe 2 minutes each, to just introduce themselves and possibly share with us on matters, games and sports and education. Do we have demystified here? Demystified or their representatives? Demystified? When we talk of demystified, I think what rings in our mind is matters English. They are absent. Kemoxalic, any representation? Kemoxalic. When we hear of Kemoxalic, of course, we take note of issues to do with games wear and other sports and learning materials and equipment. By the way, Kemoxalic have been able to donate to us some trophies as well as kits for boys and girls soccer finalists. So if you make it to that point, you will be able to get back home with very beautiful kits for your own consumption. Equally, we have a partner, a very serious one, that helps us run games activities in the county, and at no one point in time have they ever disappointed us. I'm talking about KUPPET, the Teachers Union, which is very well represented here by the chairman, Brother Chairman KUPPET Tafadhali.
Thank you very much, Chairman, Siaya County Sports Association, Coordinator, Madam Sikaso, Guest of Honor, our CDE, our Chairman, Kssa, Siaya County, and all principals who are here, my colleague teachers from all schools, sports officials from the county level and also the sub-counties, and players, good morning. Good morning once again. Oh, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Thank you. This is KUPPET Siaya. And Bwana Chairman, before I make very short remarks, allow me just to invite members of KUPPET's executive team and all other officials who are here just to introduce themselves only. So members of the executive and officials who are here, kindly just introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Chair. Bernard Onyango, Bondo Sub-County.
Ogola Titus, Treasurer KUPPET Siaya.
Pito Diambo, BBF Chair Siaya.
Otieno Rengo, Siaya Sub-County. Mama Buya, I chair the committee that manages the union bus.
Jecto Nakoth, BBF member.
Grace Joy, Women Rep. Mary Thomas, Women Rep.
Thank you very much. Allow me to recognize two of our officials. One is our internal auditor, that is Dr. John Otieno Awino. Dr. John Otieno Awino, please just wave. Thank you very much. Allow me to also introduce our patron. Our patron is Bana Victor Makanda, Principal St.MARY'S School YALA and Chairman Kssa. You forget sometimes, Pole sana. Thank you so much, Chair. Allow me, secondly, to pass the apology of our Executive Secretary, Brother Sam Opondo. He has a funeral at home. He is bereaved. One of his relatives has passed on. and therefore he is in the mix of organizing the arrangement for the burial. So he will be here, but he will be here late. So kindly the office please take his apology, but when he arrives, allow him to join the protocols and the program as it moves. I want to say that we partner, as KUPPET, we partner with teachers and all associations of teachers within Siaya County, and Siaya County Sports Association is one of them. This term, the office told us that they don't need water, they don't need trophies, but they requested for medals for all most valuable players in all categories. So, Bwana Chairman, allow me to say that today as we are here, the medals have not arrived, but before the championship ends, we shall bring medals for all most valuable players in all categories that are playing today in this championship. So we will bring, and I'm sure by the time we shall be having the closing ceremony, the medals will be there. Though you said that you don't want water, maybe I now understand why you didn't want water, because of probably the weather, but I am sure that as we will be running in the pitch, we will be engaged in the activities, we will be thirsty. Therefore, even if you don't want water, I have brought you 20 cases of water, so that anybody who feels thirsty at least has a sip. So 20 cases of water there before you. Probably I can just do one for a ceremony and photos. To just give you one. Bernard Onyango, please run and bring one. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take your time, but kindly allow me to say that as KUPPET Siaya, we will continue to partner with all the association, all co-curricular activities in the county, and sports being one of them. We are here and you are our people. We will be doing this. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, brother KUPPET Chairman, for your remarks and for your level of generosity. You know, we did ask for water because, as per our agreements earlier, we had agreed that in any meet that we have as a county, water is a formality, and so you have only lived up to our expectations. So thank you very much, and even for the medals. We don't take it for granted. When Brother Sam comes, tell him that we have saluted his entire efforts as well as his level of generosity too. I want to make very brief remarks, then invite the Siaya County Kssa Chairman to equally make his remarks and escalate the program. Our patron, we are happy that we have gotten this far to be able to host or have the Term 2 2025 championships. Obviously, Term 2 comes with a number of challenges, but I'm glad that the team with whom I work are more than equal to the challenges, and therefore all we expect is nothing but success in terms of the organization of this wonderful championship. Having said that, allow me to very candidly implore upon our fan base. I know matters soccer and matters volleyball, more so in Western and Nyanza, are very fashionable and very emotive. Our fan base, please do adhere with the regulations, do not encroach into the pitches, and ensure that peace and tranquility prevails throughout our matches and throughout our championship. More so when goals are scored, there's a tendency for fans to run into the field. Yours faithfully is appealing that this time around, let us make a huge difference. Let us instead run away from the pitch in celebration. We would have made a serious mark as Siaya so that others in the region can emulate us. Madam Patron, allow me to indicate that as we sit here, we are comfortable because of the kind of sponsorship that has come from your side. Indeed, our referees, you should rest assured that you'll be well remunerated as per what we had agreed on with the patron. And I already have the money, not with me here, but somewhere safely waiting for the opportune time when you will be remunerated. So, Madam Patron, thank you for that. You availed money in good time, and we are comfortable. I must say that without any fear of contradiction whatsoever. And please, let us keep it in that line. When we are given facilitation that is satisfactory and in good time, we will never disappoint you. And that is why Siaya today remains a serious powerhouse in matters, games and sports across not only the region, but the nation as well. You all are aware that St.MARY'S School YALA was able to represent us all the way to the East African platform. That is in matters rugby. Sawagongo Boys was able to represent us in matters basketball, Inter-1, all the way to the national platform. Nia girls were able to represent us all the way to the nationals and beyond. And we expect to see them play their thing in the East African platform. When a chairman, when a patron, those girls are very good in matters stick work. They play very beautiful hockey, and because hockey is my domain, I must salute them in this kind of a forum. Allow me to then, on that note, indicate finally that this kind of a championship is meant for bona fide students in our institutions of learning. Let me put it this way, that as the organizers of this championship, we will not allow people that masquerade as learners or students in our schools to compete and run around with our young little boys and girls. Hatutaki mambo ya mamluki. To hell with mamluki, or the so-called ineligible students. They come in various names, and you know them. So if anybody that is not a student is seated before us, please take the shortest route out of this institution and go back to wherever it comes from. Because this year, it will not be business as usual. We cannot belabor to organize championships only for non-students to come and encroach and take the positions of students. My dear boys and girls who are students, please, if you notice somebody taking up your position, let us know. And we will deal with that human being decisively and ruthlessly. We have enough police officers to help us do so. Along the way, my dear coaches, my dear games masters, my dear colleagues heading various institutions, there is the elephant in the house in terms of eligibility and documentation of our players. We expect all players to be on the NEMIS platform, number one. Number two, we expect all our players to be in the KSSA platform. There was enough time for us to upload our learners our players into these platforms. And so, moving forward, as it happens elsewhere in the Republic, we will allow only those that are in the NEMIS platform as well as the KSSA platform to take to the pitch. If we have scenarios or cases where teams qualified but are not on those platforms, I'm sorry, I'll bite the bullet and indicate that such teams will not participate, because even if we were to allow them to participate at this level, then at the next level, they won't participate. We have been in consultation, and that is the scenario. It may be a bitter pill, but that is the reality. That is the reality. And so, affected teams are well advised in those simple terms to talk to their teams and take the necessary action. I think I've used the simplest terms that I can possibly use, terms that both you and I can understand. These championships will run, and successfully so, up to the end with bona fide students. And even as we do so, I really want to expect that we will end up with formidable teams that will not just go to the regional platform to participate, but will go there to compete. I've watched teams play across the county in the various sub-county championships, and the level of competition was very high.
I'm Patrick Mabali, Principal Sagam Mixed Secondary School, Chairman Gemiara.
Thank you. I want to appeal to our players, please. Our players, please remain seated. You can even stand for the next 10 minutes. It is a bad show. Please, our team managers, please coordinate that. We are going to play under the sun, and so there is no reason whatsoever. Please. Ngalambori is my name. I am still the principal of St. Patrick's School, Segere. My teams were beaten by Barding at the sub-county level. Thank you.
Alex Okwama, Principal Migua Secondary School, Chairman Games and Sports Rarieda. I am Akechi Richard, Principal Lieta Senior School. I have a soccer team representing Rarieda. Thank you.
I'm Magero Monde, Principal B.O. Hanga.
I'm Ogura Thomas, the Principal Nyamni.
And volleyball boys. Thank you, and I'm Makanda Vio. I'm representing all teams. I'm presenting all teams in this championship. I want to invite our council to take the program forward.
Allow me ride on the protocol that has already been established in the interest of time and say good afternoon.
the chairman, Siaya County Sports Association, and your committee, and all other officials, our partners who are here with us this morning, this mid-morning. We are going to get the best team to represent Siaya in Nyanza region. As we start our games today, I think several issues have been mentioned to you. First of all, relating to issues of accepting competition, that whoever wins, wins gracefully, and whoever loses, loses honorably. The other area that has been emphasized is the issue of having bona fide students playing in these games today. As a ministry, we want to insist that if you're not a bona fide student, you will not play in these games. And if a team possibly does escape our scrutiny this day, the team will also not be allowed in the nationals and even in the regions. As a county, we have suffered some of this at times, especially last term, and we do not wish to see it happen again. Otherwise, I also want to thank our partners, the partners who have supported us in whichever way. Kupet, which has brought us water and has promised to give medals to our participants who win, and any other person who has supported us in whichever way they have to make this activity a success. We also want to appreciate, like you've been told, this activity is funded by the Ministry of Education, but sometimes our funds are not able to go around. Consequently, Kssa does come in to support us. We want to thank Kssa for the support they give us when we run short of funds. Otherwise, our participants, we want to wish you well as you play. We want to pray for an injury-free game. We also want to pray that the best teams are the ones that are going to win, and we also want to ask that everybody maintains peace. With those remarks, I want to declare the 2025 Kssa Term 2 County Games officially open and started.
Thank you so much, our patron, and all those who have had occasion to share. Allow me to welcome our able Executive Secretary, Brother Obi, to give us the next course of action from this point.
Thank you, Chairman, to our patron, the County Director of Education, Minister of Education officials present, our partners, Puppet, Demystified, I'm told Coca-Cola companies coming around, colleague teachers, coaches, students, good afternoon. Karibuni sana, Term 2 Championship Siaya 2025. Mine is going to be very simple, just a few comments. Number one, allow me introduce the technical team that is going to help in managing these activities. I want to invite the commissars to come and introduce themselves so that we know them. Commissars 2025. Kindly hasten.
Okay, I'm Ruben Areno, Commissar Raki.
My name is Seth Moya, Commissar Netball.
Oriani Misael, Commissar Soccer.
My name is Julius Okop, Commissar Volleyball.
Mary Thomas, Commissar Basketball 3x3.
I'm George Olo, Commissar Table Tennis.
Thank you. Now, to the commissars, you have heard that those of us who are not in the portal are not going to participate in this championship. I therefore want to ask you to move to the Secretariat command post and reorganize your fixtures so that after this we begin immediately. The list of those who have complied are there, those who have not complied are also there. So reorganize your fixtures so that we start immediately. Number 2, our accommodation villages are as follows. All boys are going to be accommodated at St.MARY'S School, YALA, and all girls are going to be accommodated at Nyawara Girls. Kindly note that once you are in those villages, you will be expected to live by the school rules and regulations of those schools. At that time, you are a student of that school. We also want to ask the team managers and the chaperones to be available for the girls and boys in those environments so that going forward we don't have cases. Number 3, on our fields, and this is what everybody wants to hear, soccer will be played in St.MARY'S YALA, the lower pitch. That is soccer boys. Another soccer boys pitch will be in Sawagongo High School. Soccer girls, YALA Township and Nyamninia Secondary School. So after this, all Pool A matches for boys will be in Sawagongo High School. All Pool B matches for boys will be in St.MARY'S School, YALA. All Pool A soccer matches, YALA Township, and the same to Pool B at Nyamninia. Volleyball matches will be played in St.MARY'S YALA, table tennis, badminton, and basketball, St.MARY'S YALA, and netball. After this, we are moving to Nyawara Girls. So you'll be sleeping there and playing there until the last day. Moving to Sawagongo High School is also the lawn tennis team. So after this, all lawn tennis members get into your buses and move to Sawagongo High School. Number 4, kindly observe the following. Let us have orderly technical bench. Coaches, ensure that as you're playing, only the right people are in those technical benches. And they must be registered teachers with the Teachers Service Commission. Those who invade the field, invasion of the field to assault the referee or to intentionally disrupt the match will be met with the full force required. That means if you interfere with the match, your team will go home in the next 30 minutes. So go in, interfere, we will send you packing. And I want this to go to the sub-county secretaries. Please tell your team managers to ensure that there is orderliness in those benches and to our colleagues. And to the colleague teachers who are fans, kindly let's reduce the intake of that thing so that we become sober as we approach the student championship. Number 4, to the coaches, let us have knowledge on what is done when you are dissatisfied. We cannot act on a dissatisfaction when you shout. There is a procedure. We talked to the team managers yesterday and we expect that whenever you are not satisfied, kindly follow the procedure. It is known. Your coaches know and they can only avoid it because they want to avoid it. I want to say categorically that these matches should successfully end, and therefore it is a responsibility of the coach. And by the way, the number 1 coach in every team is the school principal. So they'll be around to ensure that the right thing is followed. Appeal, complain in the right way. But there are people who are taking advantage of this. You come in with people who are not students. Now, if you know you are not a student and you are seated here in uniform, is talking, just stand and go home. We will not want you here. If you find somebody you are not feeling is right, let the office know immediately. We will not wait. We will swing into action because it is no Mamluki Championship 2025. I want to tell you this afternoon that all these who are going to play have been verified. We have looked at the Otagulu versus Nyagondo will not start because one of them is not in the portal. So we are rearranging. Soccer boys. St.MARY'S YALA versus Maranda will not take off because Maranda is not in the portal. At Sawagongo, Ambira versus Lieta will take off immediately after this. Luak versus Sinaga will take off. Uloa versus Alor will not take off because Uloa is not in the portal. We are therefore asking all the coaches to assemble in the secretariat after this to confirm your status and to know the next match. Otherwise, thank you very much. Allow me to end at that and ask all the coaches to assemble here for verification. Thank you and may God bless us. Team managers, come to the secretariat. Team managers, to join the secretariat to confirm your status. Yeah. Okay.